Hello everyone, Ace here, and today I have some good news with regards to Nexus Mods and Oblivion Remastered. As it is with regards to this that a victory has been won in the culture wars of sorts. Admittedly a partial victory, but a victory nevertheless. Now for those who are not aware, Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered released with its gender selector being renamed to Body Type Selector, which did ultimately result in a controversy because renaming the gender selector to Body Type Selector was of course done to appease a certain ideological crowd known for harassing people into Canadian healthcare should they ever choose to not suck the female dick bigot. Naturally, considering that Elder Scrolls Oblivion is pretty moddable, some people have chosen to mod the game in order to revert this change back to its original configuration, renaming the newly minted Body Type Selector back to Gender Selector, and then posting these newly crafted mods onto Nexus Mods. Unsurprisingly, these mods were, at least at first, getting censored and banned outright, as Nexus Mods has done repeatedly in the past with other similar mod projects, though of course always cutting one way and only one way. For example, if you were to make a mod that replaces Gender Selector with Body Type Selector, well, that would actually be acceptable and allowed, in the process putting the political bias of Nexus Mods on display for all to see. That is how it has been for years. Things have, however, changed in this particular situation, because Nexus Mods appears to have gotten enough pressure that they have finally decided to start backing down. It is also of note that they have very possibly noticed the shifting winds of the culture war, the fact that the tide has turned, and they probably don't want to cater quite so much to a now rapidly sinking ship, which promises to drag down all those who still hang on to it. As a result, Nexus Mods has begun to allow the gender selector mods actually, though I did mention once again that this is a partial victory, because Nexus Mods has put out a statement, firstly trying to falsely claim that they only banned this person because of their behavior in the comments trying to stir up drama, even though this has been a reoccurring theme for Nexus Mods. And if you believe Nexus Mods on this, that all of the other gender selector mods and similar type of mods that have been banned by Nexus Mods were done so because of the behavior of the creator in the comments, well, in that case I happen to have a bridge to sell you in Brooklyn. But there is a larger reason why I call this a partial victory, and that has to deal with the fact that while Nexus Mods has allowed these kinds of mods once again onto their platform, they have also announced that they intend to censor the comment sections of these mods by disabling the comment sections entirely. So Nexus Mods is still absolutely engaging in censorship. It's just that they have decided to back down on censoring the actual mods themselves. So ultimately this is very much a step in the right direction. It is a victory, but it is also, as I've mentioned, a partial victory. Even with that context in mind though, the momentum is still very much on our side, as demonstrated by Nexus Mods starting to buckle and back down on some of its more radical positions. And it is going to be amusing to see the crowd that once claimed that it's not a big deal bro begin to completely lose their minds, all because Nexus Mods has decided to change course slightly. With that all in mind, I will of course be providing a link in the description below to the mod itself in case you are curious and want to potentially utilize it. For those who don't want to use Nexus Mods, well, no worries, because I'll also include a link to a DEG Mods version of it as well. Additionally, I will of course continue to endeavor to keep my ear to the ground and keep you all informed should any more news come. But in any case, this has been Ace. Hope to see you guys again soon. Take care. Ace out.